Up to this point, ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They come in right, took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And that one is gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 25 for him on the year, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Coming to the plate now, Grant Levine, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Number 34, Grant.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. Digging in, Michael Battle. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Get your pitch, huh?
And the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's 1 for 5. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the bat.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk.
Standing in, Jonathan Daza. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Ready now, Michael Battle, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Come on, extra bases.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Coming to the plate now, Max Kepler. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Standing in, Omar Narvaez. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
13.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is... Michael Battle will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Bowden playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the second round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has...
Stepping up now, Akil Baddoo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Well, you know, he had a good idea.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. Minnesota sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Brian Sammons claims the win out of the pen, his first.
1 error. They left 7 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today. Into the box, Jonathan Daza. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Colorado. The left fielder, Jonathan Daza.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2.
Striding in, Michael Battle. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. These Rockies guys, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
He's up.
And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Michael Battle, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
The 0-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with the side.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
Grounded to the right, scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Michael Battle. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Left fielder looking up. Gone! Solo shot here to left, number 26 for him on the season, and the Twins cut the lead now to a 4-2 score.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Striding into the box, Grant Levine.
The first baseman, number 34, Grant Levine.
This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Michael Battle. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Come on, big dog. We need you.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 5-2 the final today. The Colorado Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. We are under the lights. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Battle. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
Hey, D-Row, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game. And actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time. They come in bunches for the power hitters. And that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Battle begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. And another foul ball. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One hit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Prado. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Prado.
And on the ground is short. Could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Ready for another chance? Nick Prado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nick Prado.
He's on the ground to first. Could be two. Self for the out.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right?
Stepping in, Michael Battle comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment, digging in now for Kansas City, Jack McCormick, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. The 1-2. It's into the air. And the catch is made to end the inning. One left for Kansas. Stepping in, Michael Battle, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Ball one.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Right here. Let it fly.
Fouled off. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Here we go now. Come on now.
The 1-2. A rise over at second. Bellinger is over at first with 1 away. In tight with the slider. 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Hey, needs you right here. One time. Let's go.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Battle 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Miller is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Nearly back. At the plate, Brett Phillips. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So stepping in, Michael Battle. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Your turn right here.
The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Weak grounder down the line at third. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Keep it going.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Tadahito Ota, and he does so representing the possible run. This is on the ground. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and striding in once again, Bobby Witt Jr. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Witt Jr.
Gets this one down. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball comes your way next. Set to get his day started, Michael Battle, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. In there for strike 1, 0-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hit sharply on the ground. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. Comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. A double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Battle. He reached on a single in his first try. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
No strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Now at the plate, DJ Peters. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
DJ.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play. Now at the plate, Michael Battle. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Michael Battle.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Slider laid off for a ball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Come on, big guy. Get your
At the plate now, Max Kepler, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
Hey, let it fly up there, Hulk.
2-0 pitch on the way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Shearer is there. 2 down. Into the box now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home, and he will be tagged out at the plate, so it remains a. So next to the plate for the Royals, Jack McCormick, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Speared on the dive. He goes to first. Wow. All set to start the 9th in this one. Ready for another shot now. Michael Battle. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
1-1 the count.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Here we go, big guy. Come on.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
The designated hitter.
3-2 pitch.
Kepler
hits this one hard the other way. There's one.
Hard 90, hard 90.
And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get one. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Kansas City used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Alec Bettinger earns his 6th winning decision in this one.
5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.
Afternoon baseball. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Battle. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
Battle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Comes set, the 0-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Here's the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and the Twins are on the board first, 1-0.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby now.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Twins forced to settle for the next Twin up, Michael Battle. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And there's ball 1. Battle, 23 years old, has had a nice campaign so far, and fans are noticing. He comes into today as the American League's 2nd leading vote getter at first base in fan balloting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Again, he sends it out of play.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And this misses for ball 4. The 2nd walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And the runner back. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Come on now, 1 time, let it fly.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the 2nd out. Big mistake there. Here it comes on 1-1.
Nope, that's high.
Digging in, Michael Battle, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Adams, a native of Arizona. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been happening.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. This one clears the party porch just shy of the fountains. They don't hit him out there. That's a long home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now in the box, Nicky Lopez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one. Look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do.
Digging in once again, Michael Battle.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
In there, 1-1. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Rincon is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Daniel Shearer. 1-1. Sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was an...
So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Battle. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last 8.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. Five to 3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Minnesota jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.